All right, hello friends. Thanks for joining me in this video explainer of our Arduino Photoresistor assignment. I'll go through the assignment in a moment, but first let me show you what it will look like when you are done. It's going to look like this circuit. There's a screenshot on the assignment page. And when we run this, well, nothing really exciting happens because we need to click on this strange shape here. This is a photoresistor. A photoresistor is a sensor that reads light values and converts them into a number that an Arduino can understand and react to. So it's a new kind of input for you. Instead of just being an off-on, it is giving data of varying levels. And I'll explain more about that analog data in a moment. But check this out. If I click on the sensor and then I move the slider, it is changing the amount of light in the room because we can't really shine a flashlight at our computer and expect anything exciting to happen. And you'll notice as I move that slider to the right, the light gets brighter and the red LED comes on. Let's do that again in slow motion. It's dark, sun's coming up, LED comes on. Super exciting, I know. Let me stop this for a second. Before I talk about code, let me talk about one part of the wiring that is different and new for us, and it is this yellow wire that I've just clicked on. You'll notice it starts in a series of pins that are labeled analog. So these are not just providing an off-on or a high and low. These are providing a range of numbers to the Arduino. And so that is what analog means. It's not digital, ones and zeros. It's analog, a range of numbers. Now let me go to the code so you can see that in action. I've opened up serial monitor, and there are a bunch of 6s there. Now watch the serial monitor as I move the slider on the photoresistor. Bear with me while I rearrange here. Sorry, friends. Okay, and it's not letting me move. And we're back. Got that fixed. So check it out. Look at serial monitor. I'm going to move the slider. And as I move that slider, those numbers change. This is the value of brightness, of light, that the Arduino is detecting. What's cool about this is that you can set up your program to turn on the LED only when a certain light level is achieved. One of the questions that you'll be answering in the Google form that goes with this assignment relates to how could you apply this in the real world, either for something useful or useless, if you were designing your own program. Because remember, you now have control of light through LEDs, you have control of sound through a buzzer, and you have control of movement through a servo. And now it's not just an off-on, but you've got this cool slider that you can move, which is changing the light levels. Imagine this in the real world, how you might apply this. Okay, I'm going to switch over to the assignment, and let's take a look at that. So this is basically explaining what's happening with a photoresistor. The more light that it acquires, the lower the resistance, which is what then gives that analog data back to the Arduino. Now here's what you're going to do in this assignment. First, look at this sample circuit and build it on your own in Tinkercad. Now, I know it's hard to believe, but if you scroll down more, I've given you the code that you're going to copy and paste into your new circuit that you just made. Please make sure you get the two curly braces hiding down at the very end. We're going to copy that, jump to our new circuit that we just made. I've already deleted the program that was in there originally. I'm going to paste this one in and then click Start Simulation. And here's our friend, the slider. Red light comes on as more light enters the room. Okay, so back to the assignment. You're going to build the circuit. you're going to copy paste in the code, run the program, make sure it works, of course, click on serial monitor to see what's happening, and then I'd like you to answer some questions about your new circuit. Yeah, first name, last name. This is where you will copy paste in the URL of your assignment. Please make sure to follow the instructions here in order to allow me to be able to view your program. And then I'd like you to explain, why is the LED not on when the program starts? I'd like you to explain in your own words what causes the LED to light up. What does the information displayed in serial monitor mean in this particular program? And then I'd like to know, what line of code do you think controls what light level would make the LED turn on? When you find it, copy paste that one line of code below. And last question, use your imagination, friends, and describe an Arduino photoresistor circuit and program that you might use in the real world. What useful or ridiculous purpose might it serve? And once you have done that, you are done for the week and you are off for spring break. Any questions? I'll be hosting a Thursday session in Zoom at 2:05, the start of our normal class time period. So please jump in there. We really want to see everyone for this session so we can do a check-in before we go off to a very well-deserved spring break. I hope you all are well. Thanks for the emails. Thanks for joining the Zoom sessions, and good luck with this assignment.